Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the new abilities in Blade Ball v7.0. If you've been playing recently, you know the drill. Deflecting that homing ball is the key to survival. But what if I told you the new update brought some game-changing abilities to spice up the battlefield? That's right. With the latest patch, we got two fresh abilities that might just give you the edge you need to outplay everyone else. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or a new player, these new tricks are definitely going to keep you on your toes. So, let's talk strategy. In Blade Ball, when that ball turns red, you know it's coming for you. And if you don't react fast, it's game over. But here's the catch. When you manage to deflect it, not only do you stay alive, but you also earn coins. These coins aren't just for flexing your score, you can actually use them to buy some pretty cool abilities. And now, with the Gale's Edge abilities introduced in v7.0, things are getting wild. Stay tuned, because we're about to break down exactly how these abilities work and why they might just be the best thing to happen to your game strategy. I'm quickly moving on to the video, and I'm ranking abilities in Blade Ball. Before we start, if you enjoy these types of list videos, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Enjoy watching. The abilities in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Waypoint, Quad Jump, and Platform. Alright, let's dive into some of the more questionable abilities in Blade Ball. We're talking about the D-tier abilities. These ones, well, they don't quite make the cut when it comes to helping you dominate the arena. First up, we have Waypoint. It sounds cool in theory, right? You can place a sword marker and teleport to it. Sounds like a neat little trick to outmaneuver your opponents. But here's the kicker. It can't be upgraded, and you have to burn your ultimate blade pack to use it. Not exactly the game changer you're hoping for when the stakes are high. Next, there's Quad Jump. Normally, you get 2 jumps to move around, but with this passive ability, you get 4. Sounds fantastic, right? More jumping means more dodging, right? Well, not really. You still can't use this to completely escape an opponent's gaze, and with no upgrades, it's just a flashy way to feel like you're moving faster without really improving your survival odds. It's the kind of ability that looks fun at first, but gets you stuck in a corner when you really need that one extra leap to make the difference. And finally, we've got Platform. This ability lets you create a platform to stand on high in the sky for 450 coins. Pretty cool, but again, it's not exactly a game-changing move. You're sitting there, floating above the battlefield, waiting for your chance to jump down. But in the meantime, you're an easy target for anyone with a ranged attack. The two upgrades cost 225 and 450 coins, but let's be honest, it's not really going to make a huge difference in your strategy. It's more of a distraction than anything else, and definitely not the go-to choice if you're trying to secure a win. The abilities in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Doppelganger not upgraded, Luck, Martyrdom, Phase Bypass, Serpent Shadow Clone, Swap, Telekinesis, and Super Jump. Alright, let's talk about the abilities in Blade Ball and how they can totally change your game. Some abilities are real game changers, while others, well, let's just say they might need a bit of a helping hand. But no worries, I've got you covered. First up, we've got Doppelganger. Now this one's pretty fun. You spawn a clone of yourself, and it's like you're the stealthiest player in the arena. You're invisible, sneaking around, and you can go anywhere. The clone goes to battle, and you can totally play around with the follow or idle state. The only catch? You need to upgrade it to make it really shine. One upgrade lowers the cooldown, adds an extra hit, and even speeds up the ball when it hits something. You definitely want that. But the base version? Still pretty sneaky if you're looking to confuse your enemies. Next up is Luck. Yeah, it's passive, but sometimes a little luck can change everything, right? With this ability, you get a small chance that the ball won't target you. The first upgrade bumps it to 30%, and with the second upgrade, you get a pretty nice 50%. It's like playing the lottery, but with a guaranteed chance of dodging the ball. So, if you're not feeling like dodging or want to go on the offensive without worrying too much about the ball, Luck is your friend. Then there's Martyrdom. This one's wild. It's a passive ability that makes you explode into a burst of energy when you die. Not only do you go out with a bang, but you also debuff whoever took you down, which means they're going to be feeling the heat for sure. The upgrades add more speed and less charge time, so even if you bite the dust, you leave your enemies with a little parting gift. Plus, it adds that sweet, I'm taking you down with me vibe. Now, if you're feeling like a true speedster, Phase Bypass might be your jam. This one's like you're channeling your inner superhero. You phase out of reality, moving at God speed for a few seconds. That's right, you're untouchable. Just be warned, this one's locked behind the Cyber Pack, so you'll need to pick that up first. But once you get it, you'll be the one that everyone else can't keep up with. Sadly, it can't be upgraded. But hey, you're already fast enough, right? Let's talk about Serpent Shadow Clone. Ever wanted to bring a buddy into the game? Well, here's your chance. After defeating the Serpent, you get this ability, where you can spawn a clone that fights alongside you. It's basically like having a wingman in the game. They've got your back and will make things a lot more chaotic for your opponents. The first upgrade costs 10,000 coins, but that's a pretty solid investment for some extra firepower on the field. Ever had that moment where you just want to switch things up? That's where swap comes in. With a quick windup, you can swap places with another player. Imagine being chased down by someone and then, boom, you're suddenly across the arena. It messes with your opponent's heads and gives you the perfect escape or surprise attack. The first upgrade makes it a little quicker, and the second upgrade improves it even more. It's a great way to keep your enemies on their toes and make sure you're always in control. Oh, and telekinesis is a fun one. You get to literally stop the ball in its tracks and change its target. Not only that, but you also get a nice speed boost for the ball. It costs 5,000 coins, and the upgrades make it even more potent. The first upgrade increases its effectiveness, and the second upgrade just makes the ball even faster. It's perfect for turning the tide of the game when things are looking a little rough. Finally, we've got Super Jump. This one is just fun. You jump super high, almost like you're flying across the map. If you're looking for a quick escape or want to get the upper hand in a chase, this ability is going to give you that extra boost. It's cheap too, only 300 coins. The upgrades let you jump even higher and faster, so you'll be landing on your enemies' heads in no time. If you love jumping around and being unpredictable, this one's for you. So there you have it, a quick rundown of some of the C-tier abilities in Blade Ball. Some are sneaky, some are fast, and some are just plain fun to use. Which one is your favorite? The abilities in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right: Blade Trap, Freeze, Raging Deflect, Phantom, Pulse, Invisibility, Thunder Dash, Freeze Trap, Wind Cloak, Shadow Step, Blink, and Dash. Alright, so you've been tearing it up in Blade Ball, but now it's time to talk about some abilities that might not quite be at the top of the tier list, but still bring some serious potential to the table. Let's dive into the B-tier abilities, shall we? First up, we've got Blade Trap. This one's pretty clever. You lay down a trap that grabs the ball once it gets close, then boom, it explodes and makes the ball go even faster. Sounds intense, right? The first upgrade boosts the speed, range, and reduces the cooldown, while the second upgrade ramps it up even further, letting you hold on to that ball a bit longer. It's a sneaky little ability that can really catch your opponents off guard. Next, let's talk about Freeze. This ability freezes the ball for a short time until it's parried or 5 seconds pass. It's a handy little tool for stopping the action in its tracks. With 2 upgrades, you can reduce the cooldown and make it even more effective. It's not game-changing, but it can definitely turn the tide of a round when used right. Then we've got Raging Deflect, which is all about power. If you're into massive deflections, this one will get your heart racing. It charges up a much stronger deflection, sending the ball flying at crazy speeds. It costs a bit more to unlock at first, but once you upgrade it, you can unleash even more powerful deflections, giving you the edge in tight situations. Want to get behind your opponent's back? That's where Phantom comes in. With this ability, you can teleport right behind a target player and slow them down. It's perfect for sneaky plays or catching someone off guard when they're not expecting it. And as you unlock the Blade Ball Phantom, you'll get a real feel for how powerful this ability can be in the right hands. Now, if you love a bit of disruption, Pulse is going to be your new best friend. This ability releases a pulse that disables all abilities for a short time. It's perfect for shutting down those annoying abilities your opponents love to spam. The first upgrade extends the disable time, and the second upgrade even gives it an electric reskin, making it look as cool as it is useful. Definitely a solid choice for anyone looking to throw a wrench in their opponent's plans. Invisibility is one that can totally change the flow of the game. This ability makes you invisible for a short period, making it so the ball can't target you. It's great for dodging tricky situations, and with 2 upgrades, you can make yourself invisible for longer and really catch your enemies off guard. It's low cost, but can have a big impact when used at the right time. Now, who doesn't love a good teleport, right? That's where Thunder Dash comes in. This one lets you zip around at lightning speed in the direction you're moving. It's got a short cooldown, making it a fantastic tool for quick escapes or sudden attacks. The upgrade reduces the cooldown, letting you dash even more often. It's a simple yet effective way to stay ahead of the competition. Lastly, we've got Freeze Trap, a more defensive option. You lay down a trap that freezes anyone who gets too close. It's a great way to control space and prevent your opponents from advancing. You can really lock down key areas with this, making it a solid choice for defensive players. If you want a bit of extra control over the game, this one is definitely worth considering. And there you have it. These B-tier abilities might not always be the flashiest, but when used properly, they can turn the tide of a match and help you secure the win. Keep experimenting with them, and you'll find some great ways to catch your opponents off guard and get ahead. The abilities in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Encrypted Clone, Chieftain's Totem, Continuity Zero, Chi Charge, Hell Hook, Force, Titan Blade, Tact, Flash Counter, Misfortune, Pull, Rapture, Death Slash, Force Field, and Scopophobia. Let's talk about some of the most epic abilities in Blade Ball that'll totally change how you play. These A-tier abilities are the real deal, offering game-changing boosts and cool mechanics that'll give you the edge you need to dominate the competition. Whether you're looking to outsmart your enemies or just show off some fancy moves, these abilities have got your back. First up is Encrypted Clone. Picture this. You spawn a clone that only passes the ball to you. You can go back and forth, clashing with your clone to let cooldowns run out, or just throw off opponents who don't know which one's the real you. If that wasn't cool enough, with upgrades, your clone gets faster, lasts longer, and you even get the option to toggle between a follow mode and idle mode. It's the ultimate trick play. Next, we've got Chieftain's Totem. This mythical totem is an absolute game changer. Not only does it slow enemies down, but it also boosts your speed and grants you parry strength. And with upgrades, the totem gets even stronger, with increased range and an even more powerful speed boost. If that's not enough, you can unlock the Fire Totem upgrade, which adds fiery magic to the mix, further slowing enemies while boosting your stats even more. You'll be an unstoppable force in no time. If you want to be a master of surprise, Continuity Zero is for you. You place down a portal, and the ball gets teleported to it when you use the ability again. The best part? It's only visible to you, meaning your opponents won't see it coming. This is a great way to outmaneuver other players and get that game-winning shot in when they least expect it. You can even grab it from New Year's spins for that extra flair. Now, let's talk about Chi Charge. This ability allows you to charge up an aura that enhances both your speed and parry strength. If you think that's good, wait until you hear about the upgrades. With the first upgrade, you get a faster charge time, and with the second, you can even parry while charging. That means you're not only faster, but also much more defensive when you need it. If you like a little chaos, Hell Hook is here for you. This ability lets you deploy a hook that pulls a player right towards you. Talk about a perfect setup for some high-speed ball action. You can upgrade it to reduce cooldowns and increase stun time. And if you're lucky enough to grab the Infernal Chains upgrade, you'll be able to lock down your enemies even longer. Get ready to disrupt and control the field. Then there's Force, which releases 3 shockwaves that send players flying away. It's perfect for creating space, whether you're trying to clear some room or just keep your opponents on their toes. With its upgrades, the shockwaves become more powerful, letting you push enemies around like never before. For those who love the power of big weapons, Titan Blade is going to blow you away. This ability equips you with a massive glowing golden sword, which not only increases the size of your parry hitboxes, but also makes the ball go faster with each swing. It's perfect for players who want to really make an impact with each move. If you're lucky enough to grab it from the winter spin, you'll be hitting harder than ever before. Last but certainly not least, Tact is a passive ability that makes your ball curving game on point. When you parry the ball, you'll have much more control over its curve, letting you pull off those tricky shots and throws that leave everyone else in the dust. You can get it from the advent calendar, and once you have it, you'll feel like a pro. So, whether you're summoning clones, launching shockwaves, or wielding a giant sword, these A-tier abilities in Blade Ball are the kind of tools that make you feel like a total game changer. So, next time you're in a match, try them out and let me know which one becomes your new favorite. The abilities in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Slashes of Fury, Slash of Duality, Infinity, Fracture, Aerodynamic Slash, Golden Ball, Bounty, Bunny Leap, Singularity, Dragon Spirit, Time Hole, Absolute Confidence, Doppelganger Upgraded, Dribble, Calming Deflection, Gale's Edge, Quantum Arena, Reaper, Guardian Angel, and Necromancer. Let's dive straight into the chaotic world of Blade Ball, where every hit, every slash, and every move can turn the tide of the match. We're talking about the ultimate S-tier abilities, the ones that will give you the edge and send your enemies packing. Whether you're a seasoned player or just getting started, these abilities will make you feel like a complete powerhouse on the field. First up, we've got Slashes of Fury. This one's a game changer, allowing you to halt the ball and unleash a rapid barrage of slashes. The ball charges up as you strike, and you can launch it at any speed you want. Upgrading it boosts your player speed, extends the duration, and even makes the ball follow you. So, if you want a crazy combo of speed and power, this one's for you. Then there's Slash of Duality, where you choose between light or dark slashes, each having a different impact on the ball. What's even cooler? The upgrade gives you access to the Dual Slash, combining both effects into one devastating move. Trust me, you'll be sending that ball flying faster than ever. Next, let's talk about Infinity. It's an absolute game winner. When you activate it, the ball can't touch you. That's right, if it hits you during this aura, it gets locked in place. The downside, you can't upgrade it, and it's a bit tricky to get. You'll need to grab both paid packs or land on the effect bundle to unlock it. But once you have it, you'll be untouchable. On to Fracture, where you slice the ball into two and send them flying at separate targets. If one of the balls hits an opponent, it disappears. But until then, you've got double the destruction. Upgrading it lowers the cooldown and adds a sweet 10% speed buff, perfect for keeping your opponents on their toes. And who can forget Aerodynamic Slash? This is where you send the ball soaring into the sky, only to crash it down at supersonic speeds. It costs 7,000 coins, but the upgrades are totally worth it, speeding up the ball and reducing the cooldown for multiple rapid-fire shots. If you're looking for a passive ability, Golden Ball is a must-have. It ensures the ball doesn't respawn after an elimination, letting you keep the momentum going, and when you eliminate someone, the ball speeds up temporarily. With the upgrade, you get an extra 15% speed boost, making you an unstoppable force. Have you ever wanted to claim your opponent as your personal target? That's where Bounty comes in. You can assign a bounty to a player, and your parries will be even more powerful when directed at them. There are two upgrades here. One increases hit power and cooldown reduction, and the second adds another bounty target, letting you earn more coins when eliminating your target. It's like a treasure hunt with a slashing twist. Lastly, Bunny Leap takes you to new heights, literally. You leap into the air and slam into the ground, trapping opponents nearby in a cute little egg. Plus, it deflects the ball if it's close. Upgrading it gives you the Bunny Hops, a fun way to jump around and make sure you're always one step ahead of your enemies. Hold down the button for a series of hops before going for the giant leap. And there you have it, Blade Ball's finest abilities that will make you a legend on the battlefield. Whether you're charging the ball with slashes of fury or claiming bounties like a true champion, these abilities have the power to change your game. So, next time you jump into the arena, make sure you've got these S-tier abilities in your arsenal and dominate the field. The video ends here. See you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe.